Hi everyone, this is Greg Sigler with SkyWarrior Flight Training, and today we're going to be talking about Step 3 on the SkyWarrior Inc. Military to Airline Transition page, and Step 3 is ATP-CTP. So what is ATP-CTP? ATP-CTP stands for Airline Transport Pilot Certification Training Program, and this course is basically meant to bridge the gap between general aviation flying or military flying, or whatever kind of flying you might be doing, and the 121 air carrier operation world. And that is the basis of the ATP-CTP course. So the ATP-CTP course is split into two separate sections, ground school and simulator. In the case of SkyWarrior, the 30 hours of required ground school takes place in Pensacola at the main SkyWarrior facility. The 10 hours of simulator training will take place at the Delta Aircrew Training Center located in Atlanta, Georgia. So one of the great things about the SkyWarrior ATP-CTP course is that it is approved for the use of VA benefits. So if you'd like to access your VA benefits to offset the cost of the course, you are more than welcome to do so. For more information on that, either visit the VA section of our website or feel free to email or call us. Our contact information is listed on the website. So before we jump onto the computer and take a look at the website, I'd like to talk a minute about a lot of the questions we get asked regarding the ATP-CTP course. The first is study. What do I study before I show up for the course? The answer is nothing. There is no pre-study required for this course. The 30 hours of ground school consist of a series of quizzes followed by an end-of-course test. All that information you'll be taught during your 30 hours of ground school. And then on the simulator side, it's all demonstration and participation. There is nothing to pass or fail. So you don't have to worry about never flown a 737 or 747 or whatever kind of simulator you're going to fly. There is no pass or fail. It's strictly demonstration and participation. So for the ATP-CTP course, there is no pre-study required. Another question we get asked is about the statute of limitations on the course, because there's different numbers floating around regarding this course and other FAA courses. But it is important to know, once you graduate from an ATP-CTP course, you're going to be presented with a graduation certificate. Now, there is no time limit from the time you get that certificate to the time you must take the ATM written test. Could be 1 day, could be 1 year. There is no time limit on that. Now, I obviously wouldn't wait too long, but there is no time limit on the time from the time you get your certificate to the time you must take your ATM test. However, once you take the ATM written test, you have 5 years to complete the practical portion of the ATP, so the flying portion to actually get your ATP certificate. This is a little different than a lot of the other tests out there. Most of the other FAA tests have a 2-year limit on it, but more than likely because of the cost of the ATP-CTP course, you're given a 5-year grace period. So 5 years from the time you take your ATM test till you have to finish the practical portion. So another question we get frequently is, are there waivers for this course? And the answer is no, or at least not that I've ever heard of. Regardless of your military experience or your flying internationally. So a lot of times people will call, they're a captain or an FO with an international airline and want to know if due to that they can have a waiver for this course. The answer is no. This course took effect August 1, 2014, and that's it. So if you want to take the ATM written test to ultimately get your ATP rating, you must take an ATP-CTP course. There are no waivers, again, at least that I have ever heard of. So one of the last questions I get asked is regarding the simulator time and how that's logged. The answer is it's not. Because this is a course and the simulator time is actually just participation and demonstration, you can't log that time as PIC, SIC, dual instruction received, or any kind of time going towards a type rating, because this is part of an ATP-CTP course. So it's only demonstration and participation, so you may not log this time in your logbook towards any kind of rating or type rating. Okay, so we're here on the SkyWarrior Atpctp website, and we'll just take a quick look at what's on here. As you scroll down, what you'll see are the class dates for what's left of 2019 and upcoming 2020. Any questions regarding the availability of each of these classes, just shoot us an email or feel free to call us and we'll get back to you with that information as soon as we can. Scrolling down a little further, we have the pricing information. The Atpctp course currently costs $5,000. That gets you the full ground school and simulator sessions, so basically the entire Atpctp course, as well as the Shepherd Air study material and the cost of the FAA written test, as long as you take that test at either our Pensacola or Atlanta facility. Scrolling down a little further, we have Atpctp course overview. Most of this we talked about earlier in the video, but take a quick look. And finally, we have a little section on our veterans benefits, a little bit of information. I would take a look at this and always refer back to the VA section of the SkyWarrior website for any further information. As always, dealing with the VA sometimes can be a little bit tricky, or there may be things you don't understand, so feel free to call or email us at any time. And that is pretty much going to wrap up the website. Pretty easy. Again, right up here, any more information you need, please feel free to either call us or contact us via this web box, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this video and Atpctp. We hope you got something out of it. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you think these videos are helping you, please pass them along to a friend and spread the word. We look forward to seeing you again next time.